friends, and welcome to another episode of The Dave Show. I'm so glad you could be here today to give me some of your time. I hope you enjoy the episode. It should be a good one. It should actually be a great one. So let's stop talking. Let's do it. News and nuts. News and nuts. Hey, it's news and nuts. By design, the anti-ICE riots are now spreading nationwide, including Chicago, New York, and of course, Los Angeles. And of course, the Democrats can't seem to be able to read the room, and Gavin Newsom goes on an anti-Trump rant, and even the left seems to be calling him out on it. But here's Gavin. See what you think.
This brazen abuse of power by a sitting president inflamed a combustible situation, putting our people, our officers, and even our National Guard at risk. That's when the downward spiral began. He chose theatrics over public safety. Trump is pulling a military dragnet all across Los Angeles. Democracy is under assault before our eyes. This moment we have feared has arrived. He's taking a wrecking ball to our founding fathers' historic project.
The White House put out this nice little montage of what has been going on so far because the Dems are still insisting there's no riots. It's all peaceful. Except now Bass seems to have put on a curfew, but wait, if everything's peaceful in LA, why would they need a curfew? These Democrats, what are we gonna do? Check it out.
A fourth day of rallies and protests on the streets of Los Angeles.
It was a peaceful rally. What is going on right now is also peaceful.
Here we are expecting rallies later on.
When they show up, we gotta show up even stronger.
In Los Angeles, there is a new crowd of protesters that has been building.
CNN had it that these were rallies. Now they've become protests. I'm afraid that by tonight they become riots. If we don't have the ability to stand up and stop this violence before it consumes a great city like Los Angeles, then there's no telling where this could spread.
All right, that's all for the news. Now on to the nuts. We've got a few memes for you today, along with a well, it's a spider I actually saw in Okinawa, Japan. It is huge. I don't know what it's called, but these things are monsters. So let's jump right in. This first meme is pretty funny. It shows the decline, or how the Democrat Party has declined over the last decade or so. It's probably pretty accurate. It says, a breakdown in how the Democrat Party died. So we see President Obama, and he's thinking, I need a VP dumber than me, of course, to make him look better. Okay, so then President Biden says, I need a VP dumber than me. Of course, he picks Kamala Harris, and then Kamala says, I need a VP dumber than me. So it's just this de-evolution of credibility. And then, of course, her pick was boys need tampons. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. This next meme is also pretty funny. It's not political at all. It's just kind of brutal. Don't mess with this golf course, as we're about to see. It says, any persons except players caught collecting golf balls on this course will be prosecuted and have their balls removed. And then it says, seems a little harsh. Now, of course, we know what they're talking about, but it sounds pretty funny. Oh boy. All right, in this next image, let me know when you see it. Let me know in the comments when you see it. Here it is. So we'll just let you stare at it a little bit and see what is maybe not supposed to be there. I don't know. It's funny. When you see it, you see it. So in this next video, we see this spider. I first encountered it when I was in Okinawa, Japan. And this thing is absolutely huge. When you spread out its legs, it's much bigger than your whole entire hand. It is scary. And it creates this webbing. And there must be multiple spiders like in a colony or something, because when you go up into you look up into the trees, it's just thick webbing all over. And this is strong webbing. I mean, this webbing catches, well, all insects. We saw a bird stuck in this webbing and like couldn't get out. And one of my buddies actually took a small log and threw it up into the web because we were like, oh, no way, that it's just going to fall back down. The webbing caught this like log like without any issues. We're like, oh my gosh, let's get out of here. So anyways, check it out. It's kind of nightmare fuel. Let me know what you think. All right, my friends, that's it for news and nuts. But don't worry, we've got a lot of crazy lefties, unhinged and losing it all over the place. We're jumping into that liberal pool of madness, and of course, it is deep. So sit back, relax, and buckle up. We're about to enter the lib zone.
They're kicking the pepper spray back, and a guy just got shot with a rubber bullet. That guy that you're looking at right now just got hit with what I think is with a rubber bullet.
I shot me in the nuts, and now I'm losing a ball. Surgery is tomorrow. But you know who else only had one ball? Tupac and Hit.
Wait a minute, what was he about to say there? David Alert says, so now it's good to be like Adolf? That's what I thought I heard. That was what he was about to say. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe their views on old Adolf are changing. I don't know. Nola Peach says he wasn't using it anyway. That might be true. E Bloodsport says he seems fine with it. Think of the money he's gonna save on his transition surgery. It's gonna be quite a bit, yeah.
We are going to deport you. We are going to deport you. We're 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 going to deport you. Oh, you really are? We're going to deport you. Yeah, we are. You said this here by yourself, man. You're going to deport yourself. It's not going to happen.
Well, who says you can't be cowboy and a little bit cowgirl too? I rope and ride 'em right beside 'em in my high heel boots. I know I keep 'em talking, they're losing sleep at night. I keep their jaws a-dropping, yeah, I guess that's why I'm a southern spectacle. I giddy up with the best of 'em, a walking contradiction, pain outside the picture. I'm a little shimmer and a little champagne. I'm sipping moonshine with a side of Mary Jane. I'm a southern spectacle. Yeah, I'm a southern spectacle.
Wait, has country music always been this way? I feel like there's a big shift in messaging in this guy's country song.
No human is illegal on stolen land. If you think what's happening with ICE, because I don't think I can say it on this app without it getting flagged. If you think what's happening with them and what's happening to these families, to these people, is okay. And you are a part of that group, and you can sleep at night. You are an awful human. This is so heartbreaking. It's so atrocious. It's so inhumane. And if I haven't made it very clear on my pages where I stand, I do not support it. I'm horrified by it. And we should feel so scared, and we should resist, and we should do whatever we can to stop these atrocities from happening. And I know it can feel very easy to feel hopeless and not know what to do. But there are little things we can do, and I just can't believe that there are even humans capable of this. I'm so deeply terrified of how this is going to escalate beyond what has already happened, which is so deeply messed up, so deeply awful and cruel. If you are enjoying my humor, if you are enjoying my content, you are only welcome if you support human rights and human life, because that's what this is about. It doesn't matter anything else but that these are humans.
I really do not understand this anti-ICE mentality, that it's an atrocity to uphold the law of the land, to enforce the laws, to get these criminals out of the country. Like, it just blows my mind. Now, I think there might have been something a little off on the audio with that young lady that we just watched. So let me just give me a second here. Let me see if I can fine tune it a little bit more. Just one second. Okay. I think I've got it. This might clear things up a little bit more of exactly what she was trying to say. Let's take a listen. Oh, that's perfect. She's coming in much clearer now. McDup says, does she mean ICE cream? I think she probably does. Jerry says, sorry, no hablo f tardo. That's funny. Yeah, I don't speak it either. At least I try not to.
They're putting people in vans and bringing them to camps. Where have I seen this before? They're reading the spaces and they're hiding their faces, waging a new civil war. The people versus the government. But there's more of us than there are of them. Dare you to try, dare you to look, dare you to pick up a fucking book, dare you to fight, dare you to scream, dare you to fight for your liberties.
So check out this next clip. These peaceful protesters are blocking traffic, which they are experts at. But this there's a confrontation between a couple of protesters and a young lady who's just trying to get to work so she can, feed her kids. And these protesters just do not care about her or her issues at all. They kind of show their true colors. Check it out.
I have a kid. If I know, and these people are having their children taken and their parents. What about my kids? Look at this. That's what happens to my kids. I can't help it. But you can if you could just move out the way. You're not going to. How is this a peaceful protest if there's nothing peaceful? No, it's not.
How do you all as white people feel about stopping a black woman from going to work?
Oh no, not work. I care so much.
So you don't care about stopping black people from going to work?
Look at this line that you guys are causing. I'm not causing no problems. I'm not trying to. We're just trying to leave.
It is quite astounding how narcissistic and selfish these people really are. Silly Girl says, so they really don't care about brown people. Winter Rain says, man bun equals no job. that could be true. Oilfield Jive Turkey says, lady, just go through them. Well, I think people are going to start doing that. In fact, we're starting to see some of these ICE vehicles when people try to. We've got a couple videos later on of these lefties trying to stop vehicles, and they're just like, nope, we're not going to stop. And then, of course, the lefties are just outraged that somebody gets injured. It's like, you guys are so retarded. All right. And Joe Ski says, these people can't even conquer shampoo. we have, there's no threat. There's no real threat. That's funny.
Good morning, MAGA.
Hey, good morning.
I have got a challenge for you.
Okay.
Since all of this stuff is coming out in Rockland County and Madam President is going to take office eventually and your guy is going to be going to jail soon.
Okay, I just stop. I know where you're going. Like the voting machines, that didn't, whatever happened there, if it actually did happen, it did not sway the election one way or the other. Kamala Harris did not win the presidency. She didn't even come close. So, okay, let's see what kind of delusional take you have on this.
And you're still so proudly supporting him. Now, if you're still so proudly supporting him.
Oh, yeah, totally. Totally, yeah.
Get out your little hat.
Okay.
Your little red hat, your little black hat, whatever says MAGA on it.
I actually don't own a Trump hat of any sort. Maybe I need to change that.
Put on your best face.
Okay, I can do that.
Do your best look. And take a selfie with it. And if you would like, you could even throw in a Yahtzee salute.
Oh, like can't really get it on camera, but like, is that? I'm doing one. Is that good enough? I don't know. Is it the right height? My finger. I don't know if my fingers are supposed to be spread apart or. Maybe Booker could let me know about how to properly do a Nazi salute.
If you wanted to.
Yeah.
But anyway, I want you to put that selfie in my comment section.
Okay, sure.
Because when all this goes down, I want to have photographic evidence of what you were, what you are. Because
a proud Trump supporter? Okay.
Even without the hat, you still are.
True.
That.
True.
So I want visual proof. I want photographic evidence
that I'm a patriot. Okay, we can do that.
that you
me
supported
okay. Yeah, totally.
a rapist? And
well, he was great. I don't know what you're talking about.
SA'er?
Oh boy.
A PDF file?
He makes a PDF file? What? A lot of people make PDF files, my friend. You're so stupid. I know what you're talking about, but you're stupid, okay? This is stupid.
A criminal? I want photographic evidence. Since you're so proud. You're so proud. Please, we can even do it like a Brady Bunch theme. Here's the story of a
great man that became president.
I won't go there. I was going to say something very ugly, and I just won't do it. Okay. So anyways, give me your pictures if you're still so proud.
Okay, well then, please give me your pictures if you're still so insane.
I just want to point out that since Elon and Trump admitted to election tampering and that the Democrats won 51-49, Donald Trump is not the president.
What?
He literally isn't the elected president. The actual president is literally Kamala Harris.
Literally? She is literally the president? I don't literally think so. Okay, this is kind of crazy. Sheesh. That dog was like, what the F? What just happened here? That's funny.
Panie pośle, przywołuję pana do porządku. Proszę nie niszczyć wystawy. Przywołuję pana do porządku. Niszczy pan mienie.
Legalna wystawa w Sejmie.
To jest zgorszenie publiczne.
A czym jest to zgorszenie?
Yeah, that's how you do it, Poland. Good job. Uncle Sam says, how do you say base in Polish? I have no idea. If anybody out there does know how to say based, let us know. Let us know in the comments.
I'll tell you right now, if somebody says a black person, guess what I know? I know a black person. Somebody who comes from Colombia, Cuba, or Caribbean. They're not black. They're not black. They're Haitian. They're fucking Haitians. They're not fucking black. They're fucking Haitians.
Is that really a huge distinction? I don't know. Okay. I mean, this guy's claiming Haitians are different from black people. I don't know. Okay, well, let's. He's got a nice shirt there.
No, we ain't even doing history shit. We're talking about today. We're talking about every time a black person gets pulled over. Every fucking Mexican ain't targeted. All these fucking Mexicans never gone through the shit that black folks went through.
That's true, but see, now he's kind of, at first he's like, oh, we're not talking history, we're talking right now, but now he's talking history, and not right now, because this guy definitely didn't go through slavery, so, and you need to tuck in your tummy, a little bit. Trust me, I know how that feels, and I don't ever want to go back. But anyways, let's continue.
They got the fucking nerve. And hold on. And they got the nerve to talk about they built this country. Those bitches wasn't here in the beginning. So I don't want to hear shit about. No, it's not about us against them. But when you fuckers, even your ass, comes out and makes this an issue, that's when we gotta look. This is when we gotta look at it and test. You see this white person? You see your ass?
Well, I think he does have a few good points. Let me know in the comments what you think, if you agree with some of the things he was saying to that young lady. Let me know.
Oh, they're having a civil war. Oh, they're trying to squabble up for real.
Well, maybe it's time for the snake to start eating itself. It might be inevitable, because you have a lot of these protesters that are there because they don't give a crap. They're just getting paid. They're paid agitators. And then, of course, you do have a lot of people out there that are legitimately protesting for whatever reason. They think they're in the right. Obviously, they're showing they hate America. But that's another issue. I don't know. It's interesting to see how this is all gonna escalate. So we'll see what happens. Wow, I totally long for America to be like it used to be. Man, what a juxtaposition in how things were. That was a little bit idyllic, I guess. I mean, that kind of showed a perfect utopian America, and it was obviously a little extreme on the on what was portrayed on the other side, but still pretty accurate. and I want to go back to the good days. All right, my friends, the next two clips shows just how to do a picture perfect FAFO. These idiots, they think they're going to be able to stop ICE, and ICE just isn't having any of it. It's going to get ugly before it gets better, my friends, so just buckle up for it. But anyways, check it out.
You don't fucking kill them. Oh, people's identity. People's identity. Hey, man, look. What the fuck? Whoa. Hey, what's your deal? Hit me? You fucking ran me off. What's your fucking oh, hell no. This is, oh my God. Fuck you. No. You're not taking these people. You're not taking them. You're not taking these people. Don't touch me, bitch. Don't touch me. Get out of the way. Fuck you. Get out of the way. Okay, you know it. Let's go.
Fucking Miga!
Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back.
That was the team! Fucking Miga!
I'll break your more, bitch.
Which one?
I'll break your more, bitch. I'll break your more. Hell no. Fuck you. No.
Leave it. Leave it. He didn't do nothing. Just leave it.
Give her shade.
It is just amazing. These people, they're out there actively protesting against ICE, trying to hinder their duties, and then they're just like all completely shocked and in awe that somebody gets hurt, and how dare ICE hurt them when they put themselves in danger because they're complete idiots. Jeez, these people are unreal.
You've seen 100 men versus one gorilla, but I bet you've never seen 39 million Californians against Donald Trump's National Guard before.
Well, are you retarded? Oh my gosh, are you serious? You do not even want to attempt to poke that bear, my friend. If what you're saying actually happened, it would take like like a day for our military to take care of the opposition. It would be, you don't even want to go there, my friend. Jeez Louise. Go to detox. It's time for Dave's Detox. What is wrong with that poor dog? Oh gosh. He's like displeased to make an end. Aw. I'm not too fond of the dress thing it's got on the dog, but you know, whatever.
Hey, Diggory.
It's like, nope.
Are you gonna move? Are you gonna stay right there?
Aw, poor guy.
Like that? You can move your head. You can move your head.
The other dog's like, I'm glad that's not me.
Check this out.
Ah,
There
much
you
better.
go.
I
Much
think you might
better.
be the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
I think you might be right. Oh, not. Just loving that blower. Nice. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That's a cat, right? Is that a cat or a dog? Wait. Looks like that's probably a cat. What? I guess if you gotta be relaxed. Dachshund. That's awesome. All right, my friends, that wraps up another episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, subscribe, slap that bell around, share the video, and tell your friends about Idle Hands. All right, until the next episode, know that you are loved and appreciated. And of course, until we meet again, have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.